What's up, party people? Taurean Prince has spoken out about his new position as coming off the bench with the Lakers instead of starting, and it looks like LeBron's future with the Lakers is once again up in doubt. I'm Jaya Tewari with Lakers Digest, and let's get right into it. So first of all, let's discuss Taurean Prince's new role and what he seems to think about it. Obviously, it is no secret that for the past few months, basically the entire season so far, Taurean Prince has been a stalwart of our starting lineup. And this has been kind of like a controversial decision, but it is something that Ham has stuck by intensely and has really been kind of pushing down Lakers fans' throats no matter what we think. He's been kind of on and off, or Taurean Prince himself has been pretty on and off about whether he wants to start or not, but he finally kind of came clean about it with this recent quote when he talked about how he wasn't starting for the last night's game against the Knicks. He said, "I mean, it does allow me to be more aggressive with the second unit, but at the end of the day, my job stays the same. To do whatever it is to help us win as many games as possible. Whether that's starting or coming off the bench, you can't be salty about it. You got to be a professional and do what you got to do to get it right." Basically, Taurean Prince does not care that he's starting, and it really just proves that it has been Ham who has just been forcing this on us for no reason, like I already said. I think it's been a ridiculous decision to have Prince been starting. I have nothing against him personally, but he is not a starter. I mean, if we go ahead and look at his stats, again, they're not terrible. They're just nothing crazy and nothing worthy of him being in the starting lineup. He averages about 8 points a game. He's rebounding about 3, and these are his January stats specifically because obviously, he was consistently starting there. And he's got solid other stats, but again, nothing out of the blue. 1.5 assists per game. Maybe a steal, but it really has not been anything worthy of him being in the starting lineup. I'm a firm believer, and if you've been watching Lakers Digest, you know this, that we should be playing our Western Conference final lineup. And it seems like having Rui instead of Jared Vanderbilt or Taurean Prince, because that's who Taurean was replacing, seems to be working well. I mean, last night against the Knicks, we had a great game, and we really looked strong, especially with the starting rotation of Reaves, D'Lo, Rui, LeBron, and AD. I thought that was a really great alternative, considering Vanderbilt is going to be out, which, whole nother topic, is Vanderbilt out for the rest of the season? I really hope not. I am such a huge Vando fan. And I am really pro having at least one really strong defender starting. And I just think that Taurean is not that defender when we have somebody like Vanderbilt. Overall, I'm happy with this decision to be starting Rui instead, and I'm glad that Taurean Prince is also good with his decision to be coming off the bench and is well aware of the fact that that is where he should be playing best, which so many Lakers fans and so many other people have been saying. Again, none of us are anti-Taurean Prince as a player. He just shouldn't be starting, and it's been ridiculous that he has for so long. So, Rui, I really hope that you do well and this lineup actually sticks. Obviously, we know Ham has been all over the place with changing starting lineups, but I really hope this is a meaningful one that sticks and it doesn't get changed because, like Rui and so many other players have said, it is hard to know their role on the team when stuff is constantly being changed like this. Luckily, like Taurean said, it's been good that his role is pretty unchanged, whether he's starting or he's coming off the bench, and in that sense, I guess it's good that Taurean has that stability, but other players deserve that as well. So once again, really hoping this rotation sticks and doesn't change. And next up, let's talk about everybody's favorite Laker, who always causing drama, LeBron James. And is he going to the Knicks specifically? So about a week ago, I made a whole video talking about whether I think LeBron is going to stay on the Lakers or not, and how Bronny factors into that decision, because with the NBA trade deadline coming up, there's a lot of speculation that he won't, not necessarily that he'll be traded, but it's been sparking a lot of conversations about future trades. Obviously, LeBron is only contracted to play with us through the 2025 season, and after that, Bronny is going to be in the NBA, and LeBron has made it very clear he wants to play with Bronny, and will most likely do whatever it takes to play on the same team as Bronny. I personally think the Lakers would just get Bronny to themselves through some insider trading, for lack of a better word, or just through, who knows? I think the Lakers will try to get Bronny. You can go watch my video about that. I'll link it in the description. But either way, LeBron has been causing some drama, basically, because about a week ago, his agent Rich Paul said, "LeBron won't be traded, and we aren't asking to." Paul said in reaction to some growing speculation about James's future ahead of next week's trade deadline. And the reason Rich Paul even had to say this is because LeBron himself has been fueling the rumors of him leaving. And one of the ways he did this is by tweeting a very suspicious hourglass emoji. A lot of people interpreted it as his time on the Lakers running out, but I'm going to be delusional and hope that it means it is Darvin Ham's time running out instead. And that's what he was referring to. But either way, it made Rich Paul feel the need to speak out and be like, he's not getting traded. All seemed fine until last night against the Knicks, where, of course, LeBron had to cause more problems. By speaking to reporters for the first time since his agent, Rich Paul of Clutch Sports, told ESPN's Brian Windhorst that he would not seek a trade away from the Lakers. LeBron said that he's actually undecided about the contract decision he will have to make with the franchise this summer. He has, like I said, he has a player option on his contract with LA for $51.4 million until 2025, and that would be his 22nd season in the NBA. But basically, when asked if he knows what he will do with that option after Saturday's shoot-around before the game against the Knicks, James replied no. And then he went on to say he went on to reiterate his appreciation for playing at Madison Square Garden, like he's done many times before throughout his career. And then he was also asked if he has ever wondered what it would be like to play for the Knicks. And to quote, he said, "During my free agency period in 2010, it was one of the teams that I looked at," James said. "So I've had that thought in my career." Clearly, there is a lot of appreciation for the Knicks on James's end, and obviously, I'm sure the Knicks would appreciate him coming to them as well. But I think this is really just LeBron trolling the press and trolling us. In addition, he also took that a step further by wearing a Knicks towel in his post-game interview. Yes, everybody was actually wearing one, but LeBron knows that everything he does will make a statement, especially considering all the comments that him and Rich have been making. And again, I just really think he's been trolling the press, and this isn't a serious consideration. He has been really clear about wanting to stay in LA. It's where his family is based. Bronny himself goes to USC, which is a university out here in LA. And there's just no need for him to trade for the Lakers. I think more so he's trying to make the situation look dire because he is not happy with Darvin Ham, or at least that is what I'm choosing to believe. Against the Celtics a few days ago, which another crazy game. I cannot believe we pulled that one off. It looks like him and AD were almost stepping up to coach instead of Darvin Ham, and hey, look, we won. So I'm really hoping this is just him causing speculation and causing the media to focus on him as opposed to maybe something else. I don't think that these rumors are true, and I don't think that it's something we should be concerned about as Lakers fans. But you guys tell me your opinion. It seems like, at least in my past video about LeBron possibly leaving, a lot of you seemed on the same page as me that he'll stay with the Lakers, or Bronny himself will end up not even playing in the NBA or needs a couple more years there, which gives LeBron more leeway to, again, just stay with the Lakers for a bit longer instead of rushing out of his contract decision as soon as he can. So make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, especially because we post Lakers content a million times a week, and a lot of you are watching but you aren't subscribed. Please make sure to click the subscribe, turn on notifications and everything. Once again, I've been Jaya Tewari with Lakers Digest, and I'll see you guys next time.